This week, we're going to take you on a tour of Lake Conroe in Willis, Texas. This campground is a popular destination for full-time families as well as snowbirds, and we're going to share with you why. When you first come into Lake Conroe, you are going to stay to the right, where you're going to go inside and pick up your map and find your own site. People that have their gate code will come in on the left lane. Usually there's somebody at the ranger station to let you in. If not, you can use your code. Once you choose your site, you're going to come back up to the ranger station, let them know where you're at, and they will give you your gate code. There's no camp store here. However, they do sell ice at the ranger station. We have a splash and dash here. Just insert your coins and you can wash your RV or car right here at the campground. Of course, this is also a dump station if you need. They have a vac and air right here as well, so you can vacuum out your car. There are pet waste stations scattered throughout the park. I found that I really enjoy these since we've gotten Nikita. Nikita's been a very good helper with the campground explorations. Good girl. Thank you for helping Mama. And we're on our way again. Let's go explore the center of Lake Conroe to see if we can figure out what makes this a popular location for full-time families. We're here at the center of Lake Conroe. There's an open pavilion attached to the activity center. There are plenty of picnic tables in here for you to have a party. If you want to grill something bigger than a steak, they have a huge grill right out here by the open pavilion. This is Nikita's favorite part of the campground, the dog park. Nikita loves to run and play, so if you see us out and about, join us at the dog park. They have some agility equipment inside the dog park. One of these days we'll show off Nikita. She might learn how to use this equipment. She'll jump over this with me, but not by herself. There's a place for you to sit down. You can rest here or just chat with the other fur baby owners. You can stop in and give your dog some fresh water. Nikita's favorite part is when other dogs come in and play with her. Till then, she's just a wee bit lonely. Remember to keep an eye on your dog so you can pick up his waste at the park. There are lots of amenities here, including a full court basketball, and there's always lots of people out here playing. The sport courts out here are well lit and definitely well used. You'll find the basketballs scattered throughout the basketball courts just lying around, or you can bring your own. There are 2 shuffleboard courts here. You can find your equipment in the office. There are 4 pickleball courts and 1 tennis court. There are 2 horseshoe pits, and they look like they get a lot of use. You'll find the horseshoes right here at the horseshoe pit. Your miniature golf area, the greeneries upkept well. Your golf clubs and golf balls are found right here at the front of the miniature golf course. The miniature golf course here does not have any cutesy statues or bridges, but it's still a fun course to play. If you need a break while you're playing miniature golf in the center of the course, there's a pavilion with a picnic table. The office is right beside the activity center. This is where you'll go in if you have any questions, if you want to acquire about an annual RV site, or perhaps you want to check on a cottage at the reserve. They do not take mail here, but you can have a package sent to the office at a cost of $5 per package. Welcome to the Activity Center. The Activity Center room is huge, has lots of tables. They host a lot of activities in here. There's something going on in here almost daily. A table with coloring books, crayons, coloring pencils, and a few games. You can find a basket full of equipment for the activities outside. Just make sure you please put them back. They have a gym inside the activity center. You do have to sign a waiver, and you can get your code either at the ranger station or the office. There's several pieces of gym equipment here, as well as free weights. There is a billiard room inside the activity center. This room is open upon request only, and you must have your own equipment. You won't find an activity sheet inside your packet when you check in, so look inside at the board. Not a whole lot going on in here on Monday. They kind of shut the place down for deep cleaning. There's no activities going on in the activity room. The pool is closed. Good time to rest up and get ready for the rest of the week. If you want to purchase a soft drink or snacks, they have machines right here in the activity center. Love how they fly the flags outside. They're really all about the veterans. That's really cute. They have a USA snake that you can add your painted rock to. Military respect is being shown here. They fly a flag for each branch of the service. So they have a church service there on the campground at Lake Conroe. We've been following Pastor Andy Woods for a very long time, and we were close to Houston where his church is, and we just had to go visit. If you're interested in a scripture by scripture Bible study, we'll leave the link below down in the description.
Pre-tribulationists believe we will not see any of this.
If you're ever in the area and you want to come to Sugar Land, there are the dates and times of service. You'll find the playground and a bed of mulch. The mulch allows for a softer landing from the slide. My favorite, the swing. And I find the swing going back and forth, back and forth. If you haven't watched our tour of Gettysburg Farms and the story of the little boy in the swings, check that out after you finish watching this. They have a nice pool area full of loungers, tables, chairs, and cabanas. In the pool area, there's a group fire pit. Just draw the chairs out to the center of the ring and you can turn on the gas and you have a fire. Picture this, Fred sitting under the cabana, and I've dragged my seat out to get some sun. Fred and Mary's cabana. After exploring the campground, I'm always ready to take a dive into the pool. There's a picnic area right outside the pool, as well as the pool restroom. We're at the heart of the campground, Lake Conroe itself, where you can have so much fun fishing, boating, swimming, and doing other water activities. They have a number of boat slips right here on the campground. You don't have a boat? Don't worry, they rent John boats, paddle boats, kayaks, and canoes. If you turn on boat dock number 1, it'll take you to the small island that's right here in the lake. Across the lake, you can see some of the vacation cottages from the reserve. The little island makes a great place to watch the sunset, go fishing, or do some bird watching. It's so peaceful out here, looking out over the lake. Out on the island, you'll find a group fire pit. Bring your chair, spend the evening out here. You'll also find a picnic table and plenty of birds. There's even a pet waste management area right here on the island. Someone has a slip for their sea eagles. There's a nice beach area where you can come out and swim if you don't want to go swimming in the pool. You can clean your fish right here at the killer dock. You can launch your boat right here from the campground. There's only one boat launch, so please do not extend your docking here. Does that feel better? Beach volleyball overlooking the lake. This is where I want to play. There's a huge lot here where you can park your boat or your trailer while you're out. There's a large open pavilion overlooking the water. It has several picnic tables, grills, and a couple of sinks. If you're looking for filtered water, fresh ice, you can buy some right here underneath the pavilion. Behind the pavilion, you'll find outside showers so you can rinse off after you've been in the lake, as well as restrooms. Inside the pavilion and the restroom by the lake, they have 2 sinks with mirrors. They have 3 restrooms. 1 is handicapped. Not too shabby for beach house bathrooms. There's a newer laundry facility in a standalone building right beside the overflow parking. Both laundry rooms are open daily, 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. They also offer laundry products and services for you to purchase here. This laundry center is pretty big. It has almost 18 washer machines and dryers. If you look up in the left-hand corner, you'll find a monitor, so you'll feel safe as they are watching what you're doing in here. These machines use CSC cards. If you'd rather use quarters, they'll take those too. These are stackable units. You'll see the power side by side, and your washing machine is $1.75 and your dryer is $1.75. There's a picnic table right outside, so you can bring a snack or even have your lunch while you do your laundry. You have overflow parking right outside your laundromat. There are dumpsters scattered throughout the park for you to put your household trash in. This campground is a first come, first serve to get your site. If you turn directly to your right as you come in the gate, you'll see B area. B area is a newer part of the park. It has concrete pads, picnic tables, fire pits, and is very spacious. You are welcome to choose any of the sites unless they're bagged. Of course they sell annual sites here. What Thousand Trails doesn't? They have a bathhouse here in Area B. This is D section. It's a little bit older part of the park. It's a mixture of 30 amp and 50 amp sites. There are dirt, gravel, back end sites. Fred and I chose to park at the older side of the campground. This is G. Section G is gravel, but it's a little more shady with lots of trees. Even though there's no concrete, just gravel, the sites are pretty level. You just have a little bit of a rustic feel back here. This is I section. There are some pull-through sites here, some back end sites here. They are concreted and they have picnic tables and fire pits as well. Not all the sites are new like this. And remember, it is first come, first serve. So you'll have to explore to see where you can find your campsite at. J area is also spacious with concrete full hookup sites. Are you looking for a getaway cabin? They have several of those around here. Basketball must be the name of the game. They have a basketball court right here in the middle of the getaway cabins. Not sure I understand why. It's not that far to the main basketball courts, but here you are. If you don't want to stray too far from your cabin, there's a pavilion right out your back door. Need a little bigger cabin? They have some tucked away here called Getaway Village. It's a little circular area full of large cabins. Do you want to go to Paris? Well, look no farther than Lake Conroe. You can check online to reserve a cabin of your own. There are 2 ponds back here in the older section of the park. I'm going to show you the first one, which is behind a row of cabins. This pond is called Bass Pond. You can fish in the ponds, but you must catch and release. There's a pretty little fountain. Nikita's going to take a little dip in the pond. If you rent one of these cabins right in G section, you can look right out over at that bass pond and the beautiful fountain. Lake Conroe is a dichotomy. Not only do they have campground sites, but they also sell cottages. The vacation area at Lake Conroe is called the Reserve. When you first turn into Lake Conroe, before you get to the ranger station, on the right you will find the new area of the Reserve. These cottage homes are being sold by the campground. Once you come through the gate on the left, you'll see another area of the Reserve. If these cottage homes are to be sold or have a for sale sign, they are sold by the owners. Tucked away behind Area D is the Hidden Cove. This is an area for cottage members only. As you can see why it's a dichotomy park. There are bathhouses scattered out through the different areas. We're in Section G, so we're going to check out Section G bathhouse. They have 2 sinks for you with a big mirror. I like that backsplash. There's an area where you can get ready after your shower. 2 huge shower areas. Each shower area has a changing room with a seat. There are 2 commodes in here. The next pond I want to show you is Catfish Cove. This pond is a little more rustic. You can fish here, but it is also catch and release. There's a little trail that walks the edge of Catfish Cove here that will take you partly around the pond. There are sites that back up against the pond. If you want to just come back here and sit and enjoy some peace, a little tranquility, you can do that as well. What do you think it is about this campground that makes full-time families want to come? G28 has 50 amp full hookup. We like it here because it's a little bit cooler and more shade trees. Comes with a little gravel area as well as a grass yard. We have a nice fire pit. My flowers look better now that I've cleaned them out. I love this cute little tree in the yard. We can throw down a blanket and have a picnic. It's a nice little space. A little more rustic than a concrete pad, just the way we like it.
It's raining in the hot tub. Fling's not used to that, but he's wearing a hat. So always important to wear a hat in the rain. It was 100, now it's down to 99. So, but there's wet stuff falling from the sky. Too bad it's not snow.
Don't want to cook on the weekends? They have a variety of interesting food trucks come through. So we're going to try some boudin balls, which is pretty interesting. I guess it's different meats ground up and with pepper jack, right? Different beefs. Not sure, but we'll know soon. So the boudin balls look really good. How are they, Fred?
They were delicious.
So you're not going to eat the other 3? I get them.
Spicy sauce. You already had one.
You had my chicken.
What chicken? I don't see chicken.
This chicken. French fries were pretty good too, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Let's finish it up.
Are you scared of the bird? Come on, Nikita.
All right, it's time for the Lake Conroe Cellular Service Report. Well, first up, we have T-Mobile at 63.6 megabits per second down, with an upload speed of 3.87 megabits per second. Second place, we have AT&T at 49.4 megabits per second down and 15.5 megabits per second up. Guess which one I'll be using to upload this video. And then we have Verizon, a download speed of 14.4 megabits per second and an upload of 3.38 megabits per second. Any one of those should get you through. And we had a great time here. We actually spent about 3 weeks. They finally did get the hot tub working. Took a while. We'll talk to you next time.